Hello, everyone. Welcome to Office Hours. This is our inaugural, very first session of sort of a group coaching session that brings everyone from exclusively for our empowering, awesome entrepreneurs who are in the group. Sort of bring everybody together and talk about things that are going on in your business and work through things if they happen to come up. But that doesn't have to be the way it goes either. So we'll just see how it goes. Today we have Heather Petropoulos and Tanya Petrella with us. And I don't think you ladies know too much about each other. So Heather, why don't you give us a little explanation of what you do? And
Sure thing. Yeah, I'm a freelance photographer based in Brooklyn, New York. And I think my biggest dream right now is eventually working solo on my photography and giving up my part-time hours elsewhere. So, and
that's awesome.
We did a lot of
next dream up. I love it. That's so cool. How is that going for you right now?
It's going pretty well. I mean, October's been my second month not in my full-time job, and I've got 3 larger scale projects I'm working on with real clients. So
I haven't heard about that. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second because I totally want to hear about that. Okay, Tanya, why don't you tell Heather and the world a little bit about what you do?
Oh gosh, started a new partnership about 6 months ago, and we're just developing a website and writing a book and working with some ghostwriters on that, and got our first client. So busy and fun.
Can you be more specific about what it is you're working on in that partnership, or?
Oh yeah, we're working with. I worked for 25 years for a small global manufacturing company, and kind of didn't want to do that anymore, but didn't know what I wanted to do. So we created this company to coach and consult with other small manufacturers around the world. So we're just getting started, really. It's
nice.
Fun. Yeah.
Exciting stages.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think you've probably both heard me talk about this over and over again, but we're in the throes of Amplify right now.
Yep.
Which is our online business summit. You're like, oh yeah, we know about that. It's at www.amplifybizsummit.com. It's totally free. You should definitely go check it out if you haven't. But because we're in the middle of that, I thought it would be great inspiration for our call today, because we're sort of all in the middle of amplifying. So, Heather, what does that look like for you, that amplification?
I think amplification, definitely more clients, more headshot clients, more events, more, networking to the point of really being able to be hired more.
Nice.
It's definitely on my mind.
So you've already, speaking of more clients, you just said that you now have 3. How did you go about getting those clients?
One was really fun. My landlord commissioned me to shoot for his buildings. He came in to do a repair, and we got to talking. And my guard was down. I didn't see it as an opportunity. And he noticed a few of my photos on the walls here, and he drove it, which was funny. He kind of asked all the right questions and made the right connection, and before I knew it, it was happening. So then I sort of got my business cap on and said, wait a second, clients. So that one was, I think, probably the most fun because it was organic.
Nice. That's always wonderful when that happens. Those are the best times.
Yeah.
How else are you, that one sort of fell into your apartment, as it were. But what are you actually doing to, you said there was a couple more. What's your process for that?
I've got a couple online event booking sites, so I do get a lot of leads, kind of a lot of walk-ins through them.
Nice.
And a couple have led to real clients, but some just kind of pass through, come and go, price it out. So I'm kind of getting used to the fact that statistically, not everyone who says, "Hey, Heather, what's up?" Becomes a client. So I think I'm getting used to that process.
Gotcha. But hey, a solid source of leads is a solid source of leads, so that's amazing.
True.
Tanya, how about you? How are you? I mean, you said you got one client so far. How are you working to build that for yourself?
Well, fortunately, we have a good bit of time and space for what we're doing, and just getting the book completed. We've been asked to speak at the University of Denver in April, and we should be on our way. Hopefully find some more speaking engagements and so forth.
That sounds
Finish the website.
So Amplifying for you looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Right?
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Finishing the website, getting speaking engagements.
What?
What else are you like? What else does your? I mean, Heather's Amplifying looks a little bit different than yours. Can you talk more about what yours looks like?
I have no idea.
That's not what we do. Just get the stuff done that we have to get done.
Yeah, exactly.
And then figure out the next steps.
And the next step, and the next step. Yeah.
Hey, that's super legit. I'm certainly in the same boat too. I mean, we're just trying to get through Amplify right now, so I hear you on that. Heather, where does it feel maybe a little, maybe not sticky? Where do you feel like a little blocked potentially in taking your business to the next level? Where does that feel a little?
I think right now I'm having trouble sort of feeling in the driver's seat of again, where this never-ending source of potential clients is coming from. You know, the web is kind of a crapshoot, and my third client was actually a friend, and I'm actually having the most, I don't know, I hope she doesn't see this. I'm having kind of the most challenges with that one, which is eye-opening for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I kind of went into it thinking, oh no, we don't need to do the contract before, and we'll skip this part, and now I'm, I see.
That can be tough, you know. It's hard. That can certainly be tough, right? I mean, especially with friends, you want to make it easy on them. Maybe not take them through the official process. Always take them through the official process. Always take them through.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
You know what? Even if you didn't take them through the, like sign my contract, but just say, I want to make sure that we're on the same page, and let's go through this list of things that I have to do and you have to do in order to make this work.
Right.
Very good solution.
Yeah.
Another good way to pick it back up too, if you haven't had the discussion yet.
It's tough. It's tough to backtrack, and
it's hard.
Yeah, it's probably too late, but it's good for next time.
Hindsight.
2020, right?
Yeah, right. Well, gotta learn that stuff sometimes. So better now than later. Tanya, what about you? Where do you feel like, not blocked necessarily maybe in, or just like, I wish this was smoother, or whatever that might look for you?
Fine with Heather. I wish getting clients was smoother and easier. And we got a client, but their business is growing so fast they don't even have time to work with us. So I don't know how that's going to end up either.
Right.
So yeah, it's definitely a challenge. I mean, we got to be getting some clients here pretty soon.
That certainly is a challenge. I think that's probably a challenge for most entrepreneurs, right? Like, where is that
Always.
next piece
Where's
of business coming from, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
I certainly talk about that a lot with my clients.
Mm-hmm.
Heather, do you have any, like, I don't know, things that you think about doing for your business that maybe you haven't tried yet, or things that sound exciting but maybe scary?
I think definitely face-to-face networking. I mean, I know we chatted a lot about that. That's still really untapped for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just getting out and about more and meeting people in circles where they'd be interested.
Right. Do you think that would, if you pushed yourself out there to do that, that might make that pipeline a little bit
Yeah,
more active than you wish it would be?
I do. I do. It's kind of on the list, and I stare at it. And
I know. Now, is that like a fear thing? What do you think?
I think it's a fear thing. I think it's being in a group situation and kind of describing what it is I'm doing is I still kind of stumble on that part.
Dude, you should just show them your video. It's amazing. Heather did this marketing video for herself that she like sent out to the world, and it is beautiful. I was like, how did you do that?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was really, really great. Actually, what site did you do that on?
Animoto.
What is that?
Animoto.
Animoto, okay.
It's a great site for video marketing.
That's awesome. Did you have to pay, or do they have like a free thing?
They have plans. Yeah, they have
good.
plans. Yeah.
That's so cool. I haven't heard people talk about that one, I don't think. Maybe that's why I haven't seen what's out there. That's cool. I'll have to go check it out because the video is so cool. It really is.
Yeah, they make it really easy.
That's awesome. So, Tanya, what about you? Is there like anywhere that you think would be really exciting to take your business next, or something you guys are working on that sounds like a lot of fun?
Well, definitely the book. I mean, we're meeting again with our writers next week.
So cool.
Yeah, and they've come up with the structure, but I've seen some actual writing, but haven't really seen the writing start yet. So they've got until February.
That's exciting.
But yeah, that's the most, because then that gives us something to talk about too.
Right.
You know, and I'm with Heather totally. I'm a major introvert. I don't like going out with lots of people. It's very difficult for me. Yeah, and it's not a fear thing. I just don't like it.
Right. That's okay. You don't have to like going out. Look, there are lots of ways to be in groups of people and not like leave your house. We are here together right now. And you at home, and you're at home.
Totally different. Yeah, it's different. That's true.
Although I haven't seen many like networking events like this, like in a Google Hangout, but that might be a cool idea.
Yeah, maybe we should, do more of those. I'd be happy with that. How about you, Heather?
I'd love it.
Maybe we can do stuff. That's a great idea. You guys are brilliant. I might just have to do that for our group for Empowering Awesome. I think that's pretty great. We'll probably have to do that. See, you guys are smart.
Yeah, why not? That'd be neat.
Yeah, like a networking event. Like here, you can invite up to 10 people.
Even with that, it's so hard to get people committed to, showing up and the times. And it's one of the toughest things. It's like you, Heather, giving out lots of prizes but not getting all the jobs. It's frustrating.
That's true. A lot of nets cast.
Yeah.
True.
Just the more nets you cast and the bigger the nets are, the more are going to fall.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's really, really true. So both of you dislike networking strongly? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Just making sure I'm recapping that properly.
Yes, strong dislike.
But at the same time, you're both saying that it's something you need to be doing in the future for your business.
Well, I think it would really, you know, it's like I just said, the more nets you cast and the bigger the nets, no matter where they are. I prefer them to be online, though. This is good.
It's pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
It's not like terribly, it's not as
Yeah, you
threatening.
don't have to spend an hour getting ready and getting there, and you don't have to spend an hour getting back, and you don't have to. No.
Very good point. Very good point.
Comfort zone.
I know, right? Definitely within the comfort zone.
Yeah.
But you know what happens when you step outside of it? A little bit of magic happens. So
Sometimes.
sometimes. All right, pessimistic Tanya on the phone today.
Realistic.
So, Heather, we're coming to the end of 2014. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Where did it go?
Have you started thinking about your 2015?
Yes, I mean, by the end of it, I would love to only be working for myself. So
That's awesome.
I'm giving myself that year to make that happen.
Ooh, that's exciting. I'm going to have to keep an eye on you for that for sure. Do you feel like you are planning to get those 12 months like utilized as best as possible, or is it sort of like month at a time sort of situation?
I think it's month at a time. I mean, slow and steady is fine for now, I think. Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure anything I do is, you know, future-based and a strong foundation for making this big. So
right now, the work that you're doing, what lines of business is it in? Is it the event stuff, or?
the clients it's 2 portraits and 1, I don't know, I guess you'd call it fine art for the building, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's exciting.
That's awesome and very exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I think events are further down on my list anyway, so I'm glad that these are taking off.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Especially because once you have one of those, like what is that called when you do that sort of work, the fine art stuff? What are we calling it? Commission work.
Yeah.
That is certainly a word of mouth situation too, so that's exciting.
Yeah, here's hoping. He knows a lot of landlords. I'm going to send him out to network.
Hey, that's some solid networking right there.
Yeah, you go do it, bud.
I mean, nothing like hearing good words from somebody else. That's what I'm saying. So Tanya, I know we've been talking about the future here and planning and stuff. Have you guys started? I mean, I know you're pretty much just waiting till this book is done, but do you know what 2015 looks like for you?
Really, the only thing we have scheduled is that speaking engagement in Denver. We don't, and finishing the book and the website, but that's really by the first quarter too. Just start networking more.
You were talking about like working on getting speaking engagements. So like, how does one start doing that?
I don't really know yet.
Gotcha.
Hopefully we'll get some help with our website and our book. A book is the best way to get speaking engagements.
Gotcha.
That's the goal, kind of.
volumes for you in advance of you getting there. So I get that part.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any downsides of amplifying your business, taking it to the next level?
It's scary.
Why do you think it's scary?
Well, I mean, then
Not
you're.
that I'm not saying it's not. I want to know more about that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's then you're holding yourself accountable to this new level. So if Tanya and I say we're networking more, well, then we have to do it.
Very good point.
So it's making a commitment out of your comfort zone, I think.
That's awesome. How about you, Tanya?
Ditto. Yeah. I guess if it really happens, it really, quote, makes it to a level that we've become accustomed to, I think it'd be pretty good. So I'm ready.
You don't seem.
I also want to be more mobile because I don't want to be in Ohio 12 months a year. No.
It's already it's cold today, even though the sun's out. So I totally hear you on that.
Yeah. That's my next goal.
Being mobile.
Being able to live in more than one place.
Hey, that's a solid goal. That is a solid goal for 2015.
It's a big one, yeah.
Heather is trying to get rid of her day job, and you are trying to be highly mobile.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome on all accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's about it today. I just wanted to, bring you two together, talk about amplifying our businesses.
Well, thank you. It was great to meet you, Heather. I really did enjoy that very much, Misty. You need to set one up with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably wait until Amplify was over.
Oh, no, I'm gonna. Absolutely gonna. There are people who are still working on their presentations and stuff. I just I wanted to test this thing out and see what you guys thought. So thank you for being willing participants. And I thought Amplify was a great topic since we are smack in the middle of doing that.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you too, Tanya. This was fun.
Yeah, it was great. Same to you. All right. Well, I will see you
so much for being here.
Awesome somewhere.
Absolutely. If anyone is interested, please do go to www.amplifybizsummit.com. We have 4 presentations left, so you haven't missed out on too much. And ladies, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay.
Thanks, ladies.
Ciao.